Hi everybody, this video I'll be sharing with you guys my best of beauty roundup for skincare 2023. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Christina. I do product reviews on luxury beauty, skincare, and makeup. Occasionally I might share a luxury accessory review or a vlog here and there. So today, you guys, I'm very excited to share my first in a series that I plan to do till the end of this year. This is a roundup of products that I've really truly enjoyed this 2023 and that have really stood out for me. And I thought I would start with skincare first and foremost because it is the foundation of all beauty things, even of makeup. You can't have any makeup look good on you if you don't have good skin to begin with. And second, it's because to me it's much simpler. This year I found that I was gravitating more towards a lean routine and products that really just worked for me, and keeping my steps really minimal versus piling on 6 to 7 steps sometimes, or just trying too many things and not really getting good results. So I only have less than 10 this time, you guys, and I just really wanted to share products that really for me made a difference this year. So I'm gonna begin with, I don't know actually what I want to begin with. I'm gonna begin with my favorite skincare product this year. I'm just gonna start with the best, and this one, surprisingly, as most of them are, they are not premium or prestige. I still have my holy grail products which are premium, but what I wanted to share at this video are products that I newly discovered for myself this year, not necessarily new launches, or I've newly introduced to my skincare regimen and I have incorporated almost on a daily basis. So before getting ahead of myself, you guys, I wanted to share what my skin type is. I am a true combination skin. During the summer, my T-zone can get really oily, but during the winter like now, it can get also quite dry and sensitive. Once in a while, occasionally, I have eczema, and the ironic thing is it doesn't show anywhere else in my body, but on my face, luckily I just try to control it and it's still controllable. But anyway, you guys, so let's begin. As I said, I thought I would just begin with my favorite skincare find for the year, something that I know has really made a difference on my skin, the texture and the glow of my skin. And as I said, surprisingly, this is not even prestige or very high price range. This is just a testament that good skincare can be found in any price point, which is something that you will see in this roundup video as well. So my favorite skincare find for 2023 is from Dr. Hauschka. This is the Revitalizing Day Lotion. Everybody knows about the Rose Day Cream. I've used that before, but I received a sample of this and I swear, you guys, I received 2 sachets and I think I didn't stop using it until I completely finished both. I think that was 4 or 5 days, and I immediately purchased one. This retails for, I believe, 60 Canadian. All the products are going to be linked down below. What I like about this is described as a skincare product, like a lotion, not a moisturizer, but it's described to revive pale, dehydrated skin. And that is exactly the kind of skin that I currently have in the winter. But because it's so lightweight, and just seeing how my skin reacts to it, I know that this is going to be a product that is going to be good and enjoyable for me all year round. I've been using this as a semi serum day and night. I don't even skip, like most serums I either categorize as a day serum or a night serum. This one I use day and night. So look, I'm already almost halfway. I've just had this for maybe coming into a month, but this is just divine. If your combination, I think even during the summer, because it feels just so refreshing. This one has apricot oil. And I think that is the one standout ingredient that I found in this product that makes it very different from the rest. There's another product that I have that I will be sharing in this video that has the same ingredient, which I've never even come across before, but I'm beginning to think there's something in apricot oil that, you know, the beauty industry will usually emphasize hyaluronic acid, argan, Moroccan, you know, but you don't really hear much, or even coconut oil, but I never heard of apricot oil. And that, I think, really makes a difference with this. It has a very water-like, and also the cap, you guys, is something that you just twist. It locks on its own. It's a yellowish color. It's very lightweight. If I hold it this way, it's gonna start running down the back of my hand. It smells so refreshing, but not in a fake fragranced way. I have some products that I've tried this year that actually the formula and texture is nice, but the fragrance was so off-putting, and it leaves the skin feeling very plump and hydrated, and such a nice natural glow that you can skip a glow base. This is just my favorite product of 2023. The next product I want to share with you guys is my favorite lightweight moisturizer for the year, and this one is called an emulsion, but it's just the way things are marketed or termed. But honestly, if you look at the key ingredients, if you see the texture and consistency, you can use it as moisturizer. This one is more premium, obviously. This is by La Mer. This is the Hydrating Infused Emulsion. This one, this is the second bottle that I own. I think as soon as it launched, I believe 2021, I already purchased the bottle. I think this is my favorite texture of the Creme de la Mer as the moisturizer. You have the La Mer Cream, the original, which has a bit more of a heavier kind of texture, beautiful for winter. And then you have the Soft Cream, which I also really enjoy as well. I don't have it with me now, but it's somewhere in my cabinet. I have the travel size. The Soft Cream is beautiful for combination skin, but I think this, to me, I even enjoy more. This is even more lightweight than the Soft Cream, but to me it gives the same kind of moisturizing effect to my skin. Again, I don't know if it's just for combination skin, or my preference as I'm aging is that most of the products here are two categories. They easily absorb, or they're very lightweight, which kind of go hand in hand. I'm gonna try to get a little of this. This is how it looks. It's still white like the La Mer Cream, but same as the Dr. Hauschka Revitalizing Day Lotion. If I hold it up this way, it's gonna start running down the back of my... This still has the La Mer fragrance, but again, you guys can see the sheen, that the natural glow that leaves the skin. This one easily absorbs. During the summer, I'm even surprised that I still have some left of this. This is what I use as a moisturizer. I didn't use this as a serum or a pre-moisturizer. I used, not as an emulsion, I used it as my main moisturizer, and it's just beautiful because it's so lightweight. So even if I apply other things after, it doesn't feel very heavy or very clogging to my skin. I still felt like my skin could breathe. It has all the benefits of a La Mer Cream, just in a lighter, very beautiful format and texture. For serums, you guys, I have two. I have both ends of the spectrum. I have a very prestige premium one. This is Dior Prestige La Micro de Rose, or Rose Oil Advanced Serum. And then I have from Cerave in the drugstore, this is the Resurfacing Retinol Serum. So these are very different kind of serums, but I really gravitated the most this year. This one I'm just gonna fly by. I'm gonna put the link of my full review of this somewhere here in the links down below. This has been holy grail for me, and no one has really toppled this off its pedestal. This one is 10,000 micropearls. It's anti-aging, but it's also a revitalizing serum. This one penetrates to the deepest layers of the skin. It is engineered to do that, but also this one is formulated to deal with anti-inflammation, which is what all skin types have, whether you're aging or not aging. So redness, irritations, anytime the skin has any issues, it's always rooted on inflammation of the skin. And the micro oil, the rose sap from Dior Prestige, targets that, and it really makes a big difference. Most other premium prestige serums are just anti-aging, or yeah, most of them are anti-aging, but nothing really like this. This one, regardless of season, regardless of what my skin is going through, if I use this, I see an immediate difference the day after in terms of the glow and the texture of my skin. And this is the only serum that I would pay for at this price point because it really works. This is what, my fifth bottle. The second one is the other end, and I discovered it this year. This is a Cerave Resurfacing Retinol Serum. So this year I really was more aware and conscious of wrinkles and fine lines. Even over 40, I've never really been conscious of it, but this year I really did see my skin really changing, especially around my eye. But that one I don't really use this that much for this, but this one has retinol, and I wanted to introduce retinol to my skincare, but try it out first without going too harsh and without going too premium, because I also didn't know how my skin would react. So I did my research, and a lot of dermatologists were recommending this. And I love the hydrating cleanser from Cerave. That's one of my holy grail, like, daily cleansers. So I tried it out. I love the texture and consistency, but more than that is the formulation. So this one has retinol. I believe it's 1%. I will put the link down below. But the nice thing about this is it has peptides and niacinamide. So it actually is a moisturizer with retinol. And because it has niacinamide and peptides, I believe 3 kinds of peptides, it is not too harsh on the skin. Retinol, as we know, can be a bit abrasive or aggressive on the skin. Again, the formula is lightweight. So this one is almost like a transparent gel-like texture, color, and then it's also gel-like. And again, it's very lightweight. Cerave, no fragrance at all, but it really makes my skin feel amazing, number one. And second, I see a difference when I use this. I see a difference the day after, and since I've been using it, I've seen the texture of my skin get better. With regards to fine lines, I'm not really super sure because most of my fine line issues are around my under eye, which I don't really put much of this on, but I've seen some dermatologists review the product that said it is even safe enough or mild enough to put under the eye, around the eye area, but I haven't really tried that. But just in terms of how my skin looks when I've used this, I've really enjoyed it, and especially for the price point, I think it's a good introduction to retinol for skincare. For cleanser, I have one that stood out for me, and again, this is not premium or prestige, which is amazing. This is actually a drugstore K-beauty brand. It's Cosrx. It's their Salicylic Acid Daily Gentle Cleanser. It's formulated with botanical ingredients and 0.5% salicylic acid. This cleanser gently whisks away impurities and excess sebum. So this caught my eye because it's a daily cleanser, but it has salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is an ingredient known to treat acne, but even above acne, it's more like an antibacterial ingredient for the skin. And I found that so interesting because I've never tried anything like that. So I purchased it also because the price point was really inexpensive, and I've heard so much about Cosrx. This is actually the first product that I've tried for them. I'm never interested in the snail serums just because when I feel the texture, it's not for me. So I thoroughly enjoy this. This texture is kind of like a very soft foaming cleanser, like a Japanese foaming cleanser. Let me show you guys. Not that you'll really see it, but it's very soft. And what I like about this is that, as the other cleansers that have always made my list for this, is that it leaves my skin very clean, but without drying it out and actually leaving it feeling a little soft and moisturized. And I really enjoy that. I find, because I am someone, because of my work, I wear makeup on a daily basis, so there's always layers of product on my skin, and I find that with the Salicylic, it feels like the way that it cleanses my skin really makes a difference. It just feels a lot cleaner, but not dehydrated at all. A little goes a long way. Once you add water to this, it really starts to, it doesn't even foam up a lot, which is good, because if it foams too much, then there's a lot of ingredients that are probably not good for your skin. It doesn't foam so much, but just the right amount, and it really leaves my skin feeling super clean and super soft. The one and only moisturizer that made it to my Roundup this year, and this is again drugstore. This is a French pharmaceutical brand. This is Embryolisse. Everybody knows about their Lait cream concentrate, which is holy grail. Look at this. I always have one with me, and if I do makeup on other people, this is like the moisturizer I use, because it serves as a base, as a mask, and it's good for all skin types. No one has ever reacted to this. Well, this is the sensitive skin version, which is a bit lighter, a bit softer in consistency, this one is not really fragrance, but this one just feels more fragrance free, and it has UVA, UVB, it has SPF 20 PA+++, which is not really, you know, that big of a deal. It's not real sunscreen, but it also has protection from blue light. I love it because, again, it's more lightweight than the original. It's the same formulation, just a bit better and just for sensitive skin, which I find that I am gravitating more towards that, because as I'm aging, I'm getting some eczema, a bit more eczema, and I'm finding that I gravitate more towards products that are lightweight and for sensitive skin, because I'm just getting so much more issues now, and this is also good for all skin types, and this is just a beautiful, perfect price range moisturizer. For sunscreen this year, this one stood out for me. This is the Elta MD UV Tinted Sunscreen. This is SPF 40 broad spectrum. So this one is not really that high, but I like the fact that it's tinted and it has hyaluronic acid. It's a moisturizer and a sunscreen in one, although I still use a moisturizer. I was heavily using this. I think this is the only one I was using during the summer. And this is it right here. It gives a little shine to the skin. This is not really gonna give you that much coverage, you guys, but what I did with this is that I would just put concealer in the areas that I needed more coverage instead of foundation, and then just blend this out on the rest of my skin, or actually use it as a base. It has no fragrance. This was made by a doctor, dermatologist, and I believe this one was made for post-surgery, I think, skin burn patients, and that's why it's so amazing, because it is good for skin, it is good for sensitive skin, so you don't have to worry of it clogging your pores or reacting if you have sensitive skin. I still love a good Japanese sunscreen, don't get me wrong. The Anessa gel facial sunscreen is still on top there. I think for when I'm in the Philippines or for more humid climates, this one, because it's a gel and it's not as, it's a bit more mattifying, I think, but this one I truly enjoyed this year, and I think this is both holy grail. Okay. Something I've never shared, I think, before on this kind of Roundup is a hand cream, but this year, this one really stood out for me. It's the Clarins hand and nail treatment. I'm almost done with this. Oh my god, I am done with it. It's very little now. For the amount that you get, 100 ml, and the price, I think it's amazing. But what I find most amazing about this is how moisturizing it feels even in between washes, but at the same time it doesn't leave my hands so greasy that after I apply it I need to be very careful with touching things, or I even need to get a tissue to wipe my hands because I'm just leaving handprints or fingerprints everywhere. Most other hand creams, even luxury ones, you guys, I've tried them, the Chanel, the Dior, it's just so messy, and it doesn't even, it feels like after I use it I have to wipe my hands. This one is the exact opposite, and I feel the nourishment and the moisturizing benefits even between washes. So after I wash my hands I still kind of feel it's not completely dried out, and I love the fact that it's a nail treatment as well. But my favorite part really is the texture and the formula. It's lightweight, it's not too greasy or heavy for constant, not just daily, but like every few hours use. Last but not the least, you guys, is a beauty oil. This is by Embryolisse. As you can see, I'm almost done. I purchased this in New York. Yes, in Brooklyn. It's one of those fancy pharmacies. I actually never had seen this before, but I will put the link down below. This is the multi-use beauty oil. It has 4 kinds of natural oils. It has shea, pomegranate, lemon, and apricot. Again, the common ingredient to my favorite find of the year from Dr. Hauschka. And this one I've thoroughly enjoyed. The texture is amazing. It absorbs easily. It's a dry oil, so it doesn't leave my skin filmy or greasy. And I enjoy this all over my body more than anything else, but you can apply it on the face and the hair. I use it as a post-shower kind of lotion instead of a lotion, especially now that it's winter. Natural origin ingredients. So how I like this is after I shower, I apply it to damp skin as soon as I can, and then whatever residue I put it towards the ends of my hair, or I wipe it on my hair. And I've tried this, I've pressed it on my skin a few times when I feel dehydrated or I needed something to seal my moisturizer during the nighttime. But I've been using this more really as an overall body dry oil, and I've thoroughly been enjoying it, and I do love the smell and the texture, so it's just beautiful. But that is about it, you guys. Those are my top skincare products of 2023 that I've thoroughly enjoyed. I hope this was interesting and informative to you guys. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments down below, and they will all these products will be linked down below. I don't know if you guys seen any of your products that you've also liked here, or you could also share with me some of the products that you enjoyed this year. But that is it for me today, you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening.